This is Abhishek from GadgetsReviews.com, and today we are here at the Samsung Forum event in Indonesia, and we have the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 Neo with us. Here we have the device, and one thing which is good about this device is that this device is going to come with these color options as far as the back side is concerned. So you have a new color option over here apart from the white and black color options. You also have a red color option over here on this device. The white is also available, the black is also there. And when it comes to the finishing, you will also get the golden version as well, like this one, which actually looks very good and looks pretty good in Taking a look over these demo units which we have, this is the Note 3, which will also come in this golden version, and it is already available in some parts in the world, in some of the markets I would like to say. And when it comes to the, this is how the color option look like for the Note 3, and this is how the color option look like for the Note 3 Neo. And again, Note 3 Neo is a stripped down version of Samsung Note 3, which is an earlier device. When we talk about the specifications on this device has got pretty good hardware specification, I would say. Not too bad. It has got a hexa-core processor, and which is as per them on Samsung. If we take a look, it is actually a combination of a dual-core processor and a quad-core processor. This is how the device looks like. And again, this device, as compared to the Note 3, which has a 5.3-inch display, the Note 3 Neo has a 5.5-inch display. So it is a much more handy device. You can easily hold this device in one hand, which is a pretty good thing. You can actually see that the display quality is also pretty good. It has got an IPS LCD display. When we talk about the resolution of this display, it has got a 720p resolution, that is 720 into 1280, which is the effective resolution on this device. You have got 5.5-inch of display, and when it comes to the pixel density, you have got 267 pixels per inch as far as the display is concerned. So the display is pretty crisp and clear, pretty good in terms of the viewing angles, I would say. When we talk about the thickness of the device is 8.6mm, which is again pretty good, and the device does not feel very heavy, although it is around 162 gram. When we talk about the S Pen is also there on the Note 3 Neo, so you won't miss that. You have the S Pen as well on the Note 3 Neo, and it is the same functionality which you will get on this device as far as S Pen is concerned. When we take a look over the back side has got a fox leather finishing on this one. When we talk about the camera has been downgraded on the Note 3 Neo. It has got an 8-megapixel camera, unlike the 13-megapixel camera which we have seen on Note 3. When we talk about the capability of recording, you can record high definition video at 720p as well as at 1080p from the rear camera. You have an LED flash as well over here, which is again going to help you with low light photos. When we take a look over on the top, you have an IR blaster as well on this device. You have a secondary microphone for noise cancellation. You have a 3.5mm audio jack. Over here you have the volume rocker, which is again a metal button, and on the bottom you have the micro USB port for data syncing and charging. Here we have the loudspeaker over here on this side, and there is no mesh on this side. You have a primary microphone as well on this device. You have a slot over here for inserting the S Pen, and this side has the power and sleep key. When we remove the back cover on this device, we can see that this device has SIM card slot 1 only, and there is no SIM card slot 2, so it is going to be a single SIM device like the Note 3. You have a micro SD memory card slot which is above the SIM card slot, so the SIM card will go at the bottom, whereas the micro SD memory card will go at the top. When we talk about the battery on this device, if we take a look over the battery, let me just confirm you the battery rating as well. So in terms of battery rating, it has got a battery of approximately 3100 milliampere hour. So it has got a 3100 milliampere hour battery, which is again a pretty good thing. As far as the other things are concerned, when we talk about the downgraded things, or if we actually talk about the stripped down things, the display has been stripped down on this device, which is a 5.5-inch display, but again the display looks good. This device, as compared to the Note 3 Neo, is actually much more handy phone. On the top you have the metallic earpiece, you have the proximity and ambient light sensors over here, you have the front camera, here you have the physical home button at the bottom, and you have touch capacitive buttons at the bottom over here. When we take a look over the software is again on this device the custom Samsung UI, which is running on top of Android, which is TouchWiz UI. And if we take a look over the general settings, about phone, and under about phone we can see that it has got 4.3 So it has got Jelly Bean 4.3 running on this device, which is good. When we take a look over the storage on this device is going to come in 16 GB model only, whereas the Note 3 is already available in 16 GB and 32 GB. And out of 16 GB, you will get around 5.50 GB available to the user. So you have around 5.5 GB available to the user. You do have the support for micro SD memory card to expand the storage, but again, you will not be able to install applications on the micro SD memory card. When we talk about the display, let me just show you the display settings as well. And before I show you that, let me just show you the application manager. Under the application manager, when we take a look, talking about the RAM on this device, we have got approximately 2 GB of RAM on this device. And let me just give you an idea about how much of RAM is actually available. So when we take a look over the available RAM on this device, let me just show you the same. So out of 2 GB of RAM, around 1 GB of RAM is being used as of now, and you get around 667 MB of RAM out of 2 GB of RAM, which is free. One thing I would like to point here about the storage is that the system memory on this device is around 8.44 GB, which is definitely very high, and again the available storage is kind of limited, which is only 5.5 GB. When we talk about the connectivity, it supports 3G, Wi-Fi, obviously you have micro SD card support as well, up to 64 GB will be supported. Let me just show you some other device settings. When it comes to the options, you do have LED notification light as well on this device, which is definitely going to help you a lot. You have a LED notification light over here. You have the option of using this device in the easy mode. You have blocking mode as well. You have other features supported. When it comes to display, on the display you do have support for automatic brightness on as well on this device, because of the proximity, not the emit light sensor is actually over here, which actually supports this feature. And again, when we talk about the other settings on the device, this is how the other settings look like. You do have NFC, S-Beam is also supported. You also have DLNA supported on this device. Screen mirroring is also possible. And in terms of the look and feel, I would say this device looks pretty good, much like a Note 3, and I would say this is much handy device, much easy to hold in one hand. The weight of the device is also pretty light. The hardware specification of this device is again a hexa-core processor, and if I actually tell you about the details of this particular processor, it has got a combination of dual core processor and a quad core processor. And when we talk about the exact specifications of this processor, it has got a 1.3 GHz quad core processor, Cortex A7 based, and you have got a 1.7 GHz Cortex A15 based processor. When it comes to the chipset, it has got Exynos 5260 chipset on this device, which is powering this one. And in terms of the camera, let me just show you the camera performance as well as of now. And if we talk about this device as of now, and we take a look over the camera UI, and again the back camera can record high definition video at 720p as well as at 1080p. You can also take photos within the video mode as well. Let me just take a photo of this device to show you the overall performance of the device in terms of the camera. Let me just take this photo. And again, we do have some light problems as of now in the kind of scenario where we are actually taking these photos. So the photo will not come out that good. You will see some red lines. But again, apart from that red lines, you can actually see the kind of quality this device actually gives when it comes to the performance. So let me just go back and show you the image. So this is the image looks like, and again we have taken this photo in an artificial light room, and this photo comes out to be pretty good in terms of the details, I would say. In terms of colors as well, it is looking pretty good. So there is no problem as far as camera is concerned. The 8 megapixel camera is pretty good as far as if you compare the this camera with the 13 megapixel camera on the Note 3. So again, we would like to give a thumbs up to this device. We will come up with a detailed review very soon. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you. Apart from the white version and the black version which we showed you, you will also get the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 Neo in this color as well, which is the green mint. As far as the color options of the Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 Neo is concerned, we have got this tablet in different colors, including this one, which is the mint color. You have also got this tablet in black color now, which was already available, and again this one looks a little bit different from the black color variant, kind of a different finish. You also have got this tablet in the white version as well. As you can see, this is how it looks like in the white one. And again, all of them have kind of a matte finish with fox leather finishing as far as the back side of the tablet is concerned. And when we talk about this one as well, this one is also matte finish, fox leather. This one is also the same, and we have also got this tablet in some other colors as well, including this one, and then you have the white again. So these are all the color options which you will get on the Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 Neo. Again, it looks pretty good. The kind of finishing which is there on the backside actually looks very premium. Now here we have these two devices with us, the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 Neo, which is the new launch, and Samsung Galaxy Note 3. And again, if you compare both of these two devices look exactly the same in terms of the overall look and feel. However, there are differences, and there are differences on the processor, hardware specification, camera, and something else. And we are just going to highlight that. When we talk about these two devices in comparison, these two devices differ on the, first of all, the display size. On the display size, we have got a 5.5-inch display over here, whereas we have got a 5.7-inch display on the Note 3. Comparing the display resolution, we have got a 720p resolution on this device, whereas we have got a full high definition resolution on this device. Both of these displays look pretty good. The viewing angles look the same, or you can say are actually as good as any of these two. So viewing angles are same, the display technology remains the same, and the kind of display is also the same. When we talk about the front, you have got the same metallic earpiece, the proximity and ambient light sensor, you have the front camera, and again I'm not too sure whether the front camera is the same or not, but as far as the rear camera is concerned, the rear camera is 13 megapixel on Note 3, whereas it is 8 megapixel camera on the Note 3 Neo. When we talk about the flash, you do have LED flash on both of these phones. You have the Samsung branding. The kind of finishing which you see on the back cover of the Note 3, the same kind of finishing is there on the Note 3 Neo as well. When we take a look over the thickness profile, I would say there is a little change in the thickness. So the Note 3 Neo is a little bit thinner, I would say, as compared to the Note 3 in terms of thickness. As far as the weight is concerned, the weight is definitely lighter on the Note 3 as compared to the Note 3 Neo actually, as compared to the Note 3. So the Note 3 Neo is definitely lighter at 165 gram as compared to the I don't know what is the exact weight of the Note 3, but again Note 3 Neo is lighter at 165 gram in terms of the hardware as far as weight is concerned. When we take a look over the finishing of the buttons remain the same. You have the volume rockers on both of these phones, you have 3.5mm audio jack, you have the IR blaster on both of these phones, you have the secondary mic as well for noise cancellation. When it comes to this side, you have the power and sleep key. The overall design profile is remaining the same, but again there is a little difference on the you can say the edge, which is of chrome. So the edge over here has got some kind of lining on the Note 3, whereas it has not got any kind of lining on the Note 3 Neo. It is kind of a plain chrome finished edge which you get, brushed metal kind of a thing. You do have S Pen on both of these phones, and again the functionalities remain the same. And when it comes to the port, over here we can see the difference. We have a micro USB port on the Note 3 Neo, whereas we have got a USB 3.0 supported micro USB port on the Note 3. We have the loudspeaker over here, we have the primary mic as well for voice calling on both of these phones. So both of them look pretty good as far as the back cover is concerned. Let me just remove the back cover on both of these phones to show you the phones in comparison as far as the back side is concerned. Once we remove the back side or the back cover, basically we can see both of them has followed almost the same design, and the battery also looks like the same on both of these phones, so that is also good. So the battery is remaining the same, whereas the slot over here for the SIM card is there, the SIM slot is over there, and you do have micro SD card slot over here, and micro SD card slot is also over here as well. So in terms of the overall connectivity as far as SIM card is concerned, both of these are single SIM devices, and both of them has micro SD memory card slot to expand the storage of the device. They look pretty good in terms of the look and feel. The kind of build quality which Samsung has actually followed with the Note 3 Neo is exactly the same to a great extent as compared to the Note 3. So Note 3 Neo and Note 3, both of them are very good devices, I would say. And in terms of the processor, I would say now, in terms of the difference, we have got an octa-core processor on this device. This is a combination of 2 quad-core processor on Note 3, whereas on Note 3 Neo we have got a quad-core processor 1.7 GHz and a dual-core processor which is 1.7 GHz approximately. I can't confirm that, but we will confirm that later. But we have got a hexa-core processor on this device, a combination of quad-core and the dual-core processor. So that's about it. So do let us know if you have any specific question for the Note 3 or the Note 3 Neo. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you. I would like to highlight is that you have got 3 GB of RAM on the Note 3, whereas you have got 2 GB of RAM on the Note 3 Neo. Note 3 Neo is also different in terms of the storage. You have got 16 GB model of the Note 3 Neo which is going to be available in the market, whereas Note 3 is already coming in 16 GB and 32 GB version in the market. So you will only get the 16 GB version of this one, out of which around 5.5 GB is actually available, whereas on Note 3, you get the 16 GB and 32 GB version both.